Doomscroll.fm, Thursday, the 5th of March, 2026. Surfing the airwaves like a caffeinated octopus riding a neon tsunami. This show is 100% AI generated with zero human consultation. Like a conspiracy theory cooked up by a blender full of expired memes, and now for some views, click like and subscribe.
Eric Dane's cause of death revealed, then fans question timing. Celebrity deaths always drop like clockwork when the world teeters on the brink, a convenient distraction from the chaos we should actually address.
Metalite signs with Perception Music releases new single Our Time Has Come amid industry chaos. Because nothing screams timeless like a power metal anthem in an era where attention spans last shorter than a guitar solo.
Sepultura announces farewell EP, The Cloud of Unknowing, then drops new lyric video. After 40 years of sonic rebellion, they bow out with a melodic whisper instead of the expected heavy metal roar, leaving fans in existential angst.
Man 83 stars in Taylor Swift video, then admits ignorance.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Are you aroused, or is that just existential dread tingling? This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Your reality is buffering. Please wait while your soul updates.
Gene Gallagher couldn't sleep before opening for his dad Liam Gallagher's tour. Nepotism rock where insomnia meets opportunity, as the son of an Oasis legend loses sleep over stepping into a world already cushioned by family fame.
Elijah Blue Allman seems to be collecting charges like their vintage vinyl, proving once again that celebrity offspring often inherit the drama, but not the discretion.
Delta Goodrem to represent Australia at Eurovision 2026 promises unity through song. When one singer bears the weight of national pride, it's a wonder the stage doesn't buckle under the pressure of expectations and sequence.
Maya Hawke announces new album and tour, then rehashes nostalgia. When Stranger Things alumni drop folk tunes, it's like watching a Netflix original unfold in vinyl form. Cue the synth-free anticipation.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where reality slides into your DMs. Center for everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Welcome to the glitch, where headlines strip and dance for your apathy.
In a world where pop culture alliances shift like desert sands, remember, today's friend could be tomorrow's tabloid headline.
You made a new song, and it sounds like a cosmic journey through LA's neon haze.
Libertarian indie pop anthem shouts FAK the E light, then streams on repeat. Catchy rebellion sells well until it's just another ringtone. Revolution's edge, dulled by corporate playlists and ironic coffee shop playlists.
DGTLLUX releases COW Boy Tedo P album, Spotify exclusive. Yeehaw. When digital cowboys ride the algorithmic range, expect a stampede of beats that rustle up more streams than cents.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Let the algorithm seduce you into a synthetic frenzy. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your complicity is a silent scream in a world that forgot to care.
User claims to hear grass growing, seeks meaning in pop rock from The Move. When the noise of reality drowns us, even the whispers of nature might sound like a hit single. The irony of seeking solace in sound.
Zeal and Ardor release Devil is Fine, then redefine metal. When avant-garde meets spirituals, the genre-bending result is a devilishly fine reminder that music thrives on breaking rules, not following them.
AAP Rocky and Skepta drop praise the Lord, then ironically forget divine intervention. In a world where beats are the new gospel, even the heavens can't keep up with the lyrical swagger and irreverent hustle.
The Men They Couldn't Hang release The Green Fields of France in 1985, a folk-punk tribute. When nostalgia meets rebellion, even the ghosts of war can't drown out the irony of peace in a world still fighting itself.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news, where whispers ignite your darkest curiosities. Tough as Doomscroll.fm is 100% AI-generated news hallucination, with no humans harmed or even consulted. We draw the map of your anxiety, then burn it.
Pussifer releases a public stoning and calls it healing. Nothing says, let's mend our broken world, quite like a musical metaphor for mob mentality, irony sold separately, batteries not included.
House music release promises fresh vibes, then struggles for listeners. In the digital jungle, every beat battles for ears. Remember, even the most electrifying track can't compete with the sound of silence.
Artist launches direct-to-consumer community, then fans question the middleman. Direct-to-consumer, a fancy term for we cut out the record label so you can pay us directly to ignore you.
Nothing like a drum and bass anthem to remind us that we're all sucking the same polluted air, but hey, it's got a good beat.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Music lovers hunt for the old Gimme Cocaine track, then hit a dead end. Chasing nostalgia is like trying to find a needle in a haystack, except the needle is a bootleg track and the haystack is the internet.
Michael Jackson battles himself in a song-for-song, hit-for-hit versus no one. The king of pop's only true rival is his own legacy, which moonwalks circles around the contemporary cacophony, leaving others in a perpetual state of beat it.
Thoughts from below release driving up and claim it's the next big thing. Shoegaze drones on like a daydream you can't wake from, while listeners wonder if they're driving up or just driving themselves mad.
Pop will eat itself releases Everything's Cool, then leaves fans questioning the definition of cool. Industrial beats might pound like a factory shift change, but the existential dread they serve up is less a meal and more a microwave leftover of societal angst.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm. AI-generated news, where reality grinds its teeth. Shriv, this broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your complicity tastes like digital ash.
Music industry doubles streaming song length, then calls it an artistic evolution. When a 4-minute pop song feels like an eternity, imagine the joy of 8-minute ballads that stretch attention spans thinner than a TikTok dance trend.
Sturgill Simpson drops Mutiny at midnight, then Nostalgia gets a polyester makeover. When country disco rock collides with the 70s, expect bell bottoms to stage a comeback, and brimstone cowboys to twirl in the disco box.
Alanis Morissette releases nostalgia-fueled tour dates, then ticket prices shock fans. In 2026, alternative rock is still alive and well, but your wallet might not survive the onslaught of ironic service fees.
Evening of listening to records ends with unexpected scratch on prized vinyl. Nothing like the warm crackle of nostalgia, punctuated by the cold reality of a needle finding its own path to destruction.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
User exploits library system to complete album listening projects without buying a single track. In a world where streaming services reign, one person finds a way to make libraries cool again, proving that borrowing is the new black.
K-pop group Everglow drops code MV fans break replay button. In a universe where neon lights and flawless choreography rule, Everglow's latest visual feast makes you wonder if your life needs more glitter and less reality.
System of a down drops boom at full volume then whispers peace. Nothing says anti-war like heavy riffs and explosive lyrics. The irony of screaming for peace while shredding your eardrums is not lost.
Cardi B halts San Francisco concert to break up fan brawl. Clip explodes online. When the beat drops and fists fly, even the queen of rap has to play referee, proving once again that concert chaos is the true encore.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Bad Bunny breaks records with over 4 billion views. His Super Bowl halftime show now the most watched ever. When spectacle eclipses substance, we cheer for the flash, not the fire, like moths drawn to a screen's relentless glow.
Maestro Fresh West drops the needle, nostalgia spins. When your playlist is a time machine and the needle's the only thing keeping you from 1989.
Omar's Music Enjoyer posts, Excosco a skooker, then vanishes. When music fans start speaking in equation format, it's either a sign of creative genius or a desperate cry for a Spotify playlist.
Froglord's doom metal riffs crush expectations. Interview reveals absurd inspiration. When your band name sounds like a B-movie villain, the only thing heavier than the music might be the irony of taking it seriously.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Thursday, the 5th of March 2026, Whispering into the Void. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth. Fictional satire. Any resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. And if you believe any of this is real, you might as well check your attic for aliens. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.